Are you a basketball player who has big goals, big dreams for your career? Maybe it's to make your high school varsity team. Maybe it's to become a starter. Maybe it's be all league, be all state, win a championship, earn a scholarship, play in college. It could be any of these things. These are all great goals and dreams, but how do you make progress on those goals and dreams? Well, today I'm celebrating a pretty big milestone for this channel, and so I want to celebrate that with you, but it got me thinking about the 3 C's of progress on any dream or goal. So I'm going to share those with you today, and I'm going to celebrate with you this personal milestone for this channel. Let's jump in and discuss. Welcome back to Hard Smart Together. I'm Coach Dave. I'm here every week to help basketball players become the smart, confident players that coaches love. So today we are talking about big dreams, goals, and making progress towards those big dreams and goals. Your basketball, journey towards your goals and dreams. And yeah, I'm celebrating a pretty big milestone for this channel that I want to share with you and I want to celebrate with you. But it got me thinking and reflecting on what I call the 3 C's of progress. And it's a pretty simple concept, but really powerful, and it's something that you can use along your journey. So what is this milestone I want to share with you? This episode that you're watching right now or listening to on the podcast, this is 6 months of consistent weekly content. And I'm pretty proud of that. I'm feeling accomplished. And, looking back and reflecting, I started thinking of, what did I do 6 months ago that got me to today? And what have I accomplished in these last 6 months? I had no idea that I'd have thousands of people that would view my YouTube channel, but it has happened over the last 6 months. I'm really excited about that. And like I said, I want to celebrate it with you by sharing this tool that you can use in order to make progress in your goals. So what are these 3 C's that I'm referring to? The first one's commitment. The first one is simply commitment. And what do I mean by commitment? When I started this channel, I actually started this channel before 6 months ago. And Hard Smart Together, the concept was kind of a big vision for me. It had a lot of components to it. And I want it to be this huge resource for basketball players to, one, play better, to have greater relationships with their coaches, and to have a better mindset, to think better, to think like a champion. So I started this thing with this big vision, but I was kind of floundering. I'll tell you, every now and again I'd put out a video, I'd put out a video. It wasn't really the resource that you see today. It's only been 6 months. But what I did was I committed to a doable action, something I knew I could do. Something I knew that would get me closer to my goal. And what was that commitment? For 6 months, I said every Friday at noon, I was going to release a new tip, a new video, something that could help players become those smart, confident players. That was my commitment to myself, commitment to my vision, commitment to my dream. All you have to have is a small, doable action. And it being doable is really an important point, okay? It takes away, my vision is kind of overwhelming if I think about it all together. All the things I want to do with this channel and with Hard Smart Together and do for players. It's kind of overwhelming to think, but this thing that I could do is, yes, for 6 months, I could put out weekly content. And I told myself, if you can't put out weekly content for 6 months, then forget that long-term goal, forget that long-term dream. So you've got to ask yourself on your basketball journey, what is something doable, something winnable that you can accomplish? If you want to be, by the time the season rolls around, this upcoming season rolls around, you want to be a better shooter? Can you do 3 shooting workouts a week, an hour a piece? If you want to be a better ball handler, can you do 3 ball handling workouts a week? You know, half an hour a piece? If you want to be a better defender, a better communicator, you know, if you want to increase your basketball IQ, can you set aside, you know, an hour a week to watch film, to watch video? What is something doable that you can do that maybe will stop you from being overwhelmed from this big vision of, I want to earn a scholarship, I want to play in college, I want to win a championship. These big dreams are great, but you need small doable wins. And these, when you accomplish it, I got to tell you, I feel like I've got a win today. Getting this video out, 6-month mark, every week getting this out, I feel a sense of accomplishment. And I want you to feel that same sense of accomplishment on your basketball journey. So that's the first thing. Commitment to a doable, winnable action. What action can you take that you can commit to over a period of time? It doesn't have to be 6 months for you. It might be the next month, 3 months, you know, until basketball season starts. So that's the first one. First C of progress is commitment. What's the second C? Second C is consistency. Like I said, I committed to having a video out to you guys every week, Friday at noon. And I hit that mark. For the last 6 months, every Friday at noon, a new video has dropped, a new tip, hopefully some stuff that's really helped you along your journey. I really want to help guide you as you become smart, confident basketball players. But consistency is key, right? Now, I will tell you, that wasn't an easy part of this commitment. There were weeks that I just didn't feel like shooting a video. There were weeks where I was like overwhelmed, like I've got 5 topics I want to talk about that I've thought about, and which topic am I going to talk about? There were weeks where I was like, you know, I really haven't been in the basketball mindset. What am I going to talk about this week? But here's the key to consistency and the commitment to being consistent. Nobody has ever gotten done with a week worth of, you know, their commitment, whatever that is, whether it's a shooting workout, a ball handling workout, a conditioning workout, a film study session, me shooting these videos. You never get done and go, man, I wish I hadn't have done that. You're always feeling accomplished when you push through those tough times, when you push through those times where you just don't want to do it. And that consistency gets you to milestones like I'm having today, which is 6 months of getting out these videos. It can get you to the milestone of, you know, for the last 3 months or the next 3 months, if you're making this commitment going forward, when you reflect back, you're like, I did it. I have a sense of accomplishment. Every week, 3 times a week, the same time, I showed up. I went through that workout. I went through that training session. I went through that film study session. So consistency, you won't regret. But commitment, number 1, consistency, number 2. What's number 3? The third C on your way to progress for those big goals is celebrations. I'm celebrating this. This is a milestone that is a celebration. Doesn't mean I've met my ultimate goal for Hard Smart Together. Doesn't mean I've met my personal goal for this YouTube channel. It means I met my milestone, and I need to celebrate that small win. You need to celebrate your small wins when you commit to something, when you commit to a summer of workouts, a preseason of workouts, you know, your film sessions, whatever the case might be. When you make that commitment and you meet that commitment and you meet that consistency, really important that you celebrate along the way. For me, one, I'm sharing it with you, so that's celebratory, but I'm going to celebrate it. I'm going to give myself a treat. My treat, I love golfing. I'm going to set up a golf outing with some really close friends of mine. It's going to be a special golf course. It's not going to be, the same golf course I always play, but I'm going to set up a celebration for meeting this milestone. And you've got to do the same thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It might be treating yourself out to your favorite meal. It might be going to the beach with your friends. It might be, going out with your friends and doing something that you really enjoy. Whatever it is, make it special and make it celebratory, because that's the only way you're going to continue to feel these small achievements, these small milestones, and keep you moving forward to those big, giant goals and those big, giant dreams of yours. And I want you to get to those dreams and those goals. You can do it, but you got to maybe chunk it out into small milestones like this. So that's your 3 C's to progress: commitment, consistency, and celebration. You might be saying to yourself, what next? You just talked about 6 months of your YouTube channel. Have you set another milestone? Well, I have. I've set some milestones for the next quarter. I'm making it a little smaller than 6 months. I'm going to continue my consistency on the YouTube channel. One of my goals is to make it even more valuable. Make these talks that I give even more valuable for you along your journey. I'm developing some courses. I'm developing a pre-season online camp where we talk about how to get better and how to make a stronger relationship with your coach, how to be the smart, confident player that coaches love, all that type of stuff. So there are things in the works. There's things planning for the next stage of Hard Smart Together. And when I commit to that and do that consistently and come out on the other side, I'll be celebrating that as well. But if you want to keep track of what's going on in this channel, one of the best ways is to download one of my free gifts that I make available. I always make them available in the description below. So just click that link. You can also go to hardsmarttogether.com and you'll see there some free gifts available. All gifts that are designed to help you along your basketball journey become that smart, confident player. So thanks for being with me for the last 6 months. I hope you share this channel, this video, with anybody that needs to see it, be it a player, a parent, a coach, and hopefully we grow together along our journeys. And until next week, remember to play hard, play smart, and play together. See you next week.